Good afternoon. We're here in the world of GI Bill Education Service, working hard for you. I'm actually getting ready to head to my team meeting, so I want you to see some of the leaders working hard for you. Wave, everybody.
Guy on the couch. No, stop. My name is Joe. I was in the Marine Corps for 12 years. Staff Sergeant. I'm from Gardner. No, I'm playing. Now, I'm not gonna say exactly what I did. If I go into details, I'm gonna be here for like ever and a day. But I'm one of the veterans. We're just here to get our education, be proactive, and be better members of the community. So I'm a Law and Society major, minor in psychology. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, y'all want some jokes? I mean, going back to my pastries.
Good morning, my name is Martin Serrano. I was in the Marine Corps too. I was a postal clerk actually, and I just finished my criminal justice degree of a bachelor's. I'm actually on protection management for a master's, and yeah, I'm using the post 9/11.
Awesome. Yep. Awesome.
Alright, hello, my name is Xavier. Currently I'm in the Marine Corps Reserves. I'm stationed here in Brooklyn, New York. I'm a ground radio repairman. I'm supposed to fix radios, I really don't, but I'm supposed to. This summer I just went to my first half of OCS, so hopefully I'll be commissioned soon. Studying economics, and hopefully gonna become a firefighter by the next year. You also using Chapter 1606.
Oh, okay, wow, that's great.
Introduce yourself. This is Charmain Bogue and her staff, and she's the executive director of the education program for all of you who are using it.
As a senior, I'm studying fraud examination and forensic accounting. I'm using my my post 9/11 bill. I did 4 years in the Marine Corps. I got out as a sergeant. I was stationed down in Marine Barracks, Washington, where we did everything from the 2017 inauguration to ceremonial commitments all throughout the National Capital Regional area, and a lot of public speaking. And that's about it. I'm always here. So.
My name is Andy Allen Neal. I was a petty officer in the Navy. I served from 75 to 85. I have no health insurance, and if it wasn't for the VA, I would have no health insurance at all. I think what you guys are doing are the best thing going, and I think that you're doing a positive thing for a lot of good people that don't have the opportunity or did not have the opportunity to retire and get a check. So I'm thinking that this is the best possible thing that you guys and we have going for each other. And thank you for your time.
Good morning, I'm Charmain Bogue, VBA's Education Service Director. We're here hard at work, and today we are taking over VBA's social media account. The importance of this is to make sure that you understand the education program and all things GI Bill. So if you are a student or you know a student who's using those hard-earned benefits, please follow us at the link below. Shortly after this video, we will actually be posting snippets of our tour from the New York City tour, school tour, and please stay tuned for more information.
How you doing? I'm Steve Ailing. I'm a Navy veteran, 20 years, and I'm currently going to school using my GI Bill at John Jay University. I've had no issues whatsoever with using my GI Bill. Post 9/11, I've gotten all my fees paid for in a very timely manner. I was able to transfer my GI Bill benefits to my kids, and they were using it as well. So it's an absolutely fantastic experience. I think all veterans should take use of, and have a great time.
Try to automate as much as we possibly can. About 40% of the work that comes in the door for enrollment documents, we try to process through our automated solution. But the rest of that is touched by people. There are people looking at your claims, making sure that we're paying you accurately, and we hold ourselves to a 98% standard in terms of payment accuracy, because we want to make sure you get the right check, right? So that's important. So this is a little bit of highlight of what we do in the education space. Hey, veterans coming home, they need education benefits, they need healthcare benefits, and they need to have a home. Just a simple idea. And look at how that has grown 75 years later. There's a statue for him in his home state. He's a very private person, so it really, there's not much about him except that. But that's just an amazing thing of his legacy. This school tour as part of our more aggressive communications plan, and we started out in North Carolina last week. And raw with us. We're here ending our day talking about Colmary with the Undersecretary for Benefits, Dr. Lawrence. And you can see our IT partners here as well. Hashtag best year ever. Thank you.
So I did 6 years in the Coast Guard. I was a bosun mate, so I did everything from search and rescue to maritime law enforcement. So I'm in the reserves now. I'm doing 4 years as a maritime enforcement specialist. So I'm basically anti-terrorism. And I'm using my post 9/11 GI Bill. I'm majoring in international criminal justice and hopefully seeing him probably in federal service.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ray Telez of VBA, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Managing VBA Performance and Results webcast for Q4 and fiscal year 2019. Thank you to all of you who have joined us today. I'd now like to introduce our Undersecretary for Benefits, Dr. Paul Lawrence.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us today. I'm pleased to be here again with you to report on VBA's performance in the Q4 of FY19, overall FY19, and a preview of what's ahead in FY20. Our team delivered strong results this quarter and this year, accelerating performance and achieving key milestones. Before I begin, I want to thank our VBA staff. We couldn't have done this without a great VBA team, leaders and staff. Your commitment to honor veterans for their service is demonstrated in these results. Thank you to our dedicated VBA employees. Let's get started. Here's my agenda for our time together. Over the next 20 minutes, I'll 1. Present VBA results for Q4 of FY19. 2. Welcome Willie Clark, Charmain Bogue, and Will Streitberger. We put performance challenges to our teams and they will tell you how we performed. 3. Give you a summary of our performance for all of FY19. And 4. Tell you of our plans for FY20. Let me remind you about VBA. We are a nationwide organization comprised of more than 24,000 employees, most of whom are veterans. In Q4, we distributed more than $29 billion in benefits to service members, veterans, and their family. We continue to act on my 3 priorities. First, providing benefits to veterans with excellent customer service. Second, fiscal stewardship. And third, strong collaboration. Everything we do relates back to these 3 priorities. Within VBA, we have 8 business lines that you see on the chart. I'll highlight performance data for each business line for the past quarter, and I'll share our FY19 performance. Let's start with compensation. As you can see in Q4, we completed more claims than our target. We completed them faster than our target, and the quality of our work remained very strong. And while it's not on the slide, our issues per claim continues to increase, as an indication of the complexity of our work. Now I want to take a moment to highlight an impressive accomplishment from Q4. To do so, here's Willie Clark, Deputy Undersecretary for Field Operations, to share the news.
Thank you, Dr. Lawrence. I am pleased to be here and report to you the results of our Columbus Day Challenge. Back in July, we challenged our compensation and pension teams to complete 400,000 claims between July the 8th and September the 30th. This was more than ever done in our history in the same period of time. I'm happy to report not only that our team met the challenge, they exceeded it by 10%, completing more than 440,000 claims. In recognition for their hard work, staff earned a 1-day time off grant. Our team was also able to maintain the same level of quality and performance on existing work during the challenge. Thanks to our team for their hard work.
Thank you, Willie. Now let's talk about appeals. We are making good progress on reducing legacy appeals submitted before February 19, 2019. In Q4, we surpassed our target to reduce the inventory. And the real story here is the continued success of the new appeals modernization effort. The new appeal process allows veterans 3 decision lanes to choose from. 2 of these, the supplemental and higher level review lanes, are administered by VBA. For these decision lanes, the target to complete claims is 125 days, and we're exceeding that target. As you can see, veterans are getting more efficient, faster resolution of their appeals with appeals modernization. Now let's discuss veterans' pension. We served 250,000 beneficiaries last quarter, paying out more than $750 million. As you can see, we exceeded our targets for the number of claims completed, and we beat our timeliness target too. Congratulations to the team for a great effort. Let's move on to discuss survivor benefits. We served more than 600,000 beneficiaries and paid out over $2.3 billion. We beat our target for the number of claims completed, and we completed claims much faster than our target. Next, let's talk about fiduciary. We appoint fiduciaries for beneficiaries who are unable to manage their VA benefits on their own. We served more than 178,000 beneficiaries during Q4. We also conducted more than 27,000 field exams to the homes of our most vulnerable beneficiaries, exceeding our target by more than 5,000. Next, let's talk about insurance. As you may know, we run one of the largest, best-rated insurance programs in the U.S. In Q4, we beat our target for timeliness, completing disbursements in fewer than 4 days. We were also able to locate more hard-to-find beneficiaries than our target. Let's turn our focus to the next business line, education. In Q4, we paid $2.6 billion to nearly 500,000 veterans or dependents. We processed original applications 4 days faster than our target. Now I want to introduce Charmain Bogue, who will discuss a performance challenge we put to education in Q4.
I'm so pleased to be here to report on Education Service team's great work this quarter. We challenged our teams to work towards multiple targets between July 8th and August 24th. We asked them to complete original claims and supplemental claims faster. And we asked them to complete approvals in just 30 days and compliance surveys in 75 days. Our team hit it out the park, exceeding or meeting the targets we set. What I'm most proud of is our team's collaborative effort and unwavering dedication to serve service members, veterans, and their families.
Thank you, Charmain. Now let's talk about vocational rehabilitation and employment. In Q4, we exceeded our target for positive outcomes. At the beginning of the fiscal year, I promised to hire 169 counselors in order to improve service to our veterans. I'm glad to report that we've reached that hiring target and kept this promise. VRE Director Will Streitberger has joined us to talk about a performance challenge his team undertook in Q4.
Thank you, Dr. Lawrence. I'm happy to report on VRE's success in rising to the challenge we set for them this quarter. Between July 8th and August 24th, we challenged our teams to complete more individual plans for service. Our team surpassed our ambitious target by almost 5%, earning an extra day off over the Labor Day weekend. I'm most proud of the amazing ability of VRE professionals all across the country to rise to the challenge and respond in very short order to the ever-changing needs of our veterans. Their laser focus on providing benefits to veterans in a manner that honors their service enabled them to adapt quickly, rise to the challenge, and achieve victory. I'd like to thank our team for their hard work throughout the year and for raising the bar even higher during this challenge.
Thank you, Will. Now let's talk about home loan guarantee. In Q4, we guaranteed more than 219,000 loans, which totaled $65 billion. We helped more than 27,000 veterans avoid foreclosure. And we issued certificates of eligibility at a very fast pace. In Q4, we completed more than 95% of certificates of eligibility in fewer than 5 days. That's an impressive number. And we completed 86% of those certificates in just 1 day. We also provided funding fee refunds by the end of the quarter, as we promised. Thank you to our team for these achievements. Now let's talk about Transition and Economic Development, or TED. TED administers the Transition Assistance Program, or TAP, which provides information on VA benefits and services. Interactions with transitioning veterans, spouses, and caregivers that happen through TAP briefings are measured by TAP touches. In Q4, we had more than 96,000 TAP touches. Our customer satisfaction exceeded our target of 95%. In Q4, we continue to fulfill VA Secretary Wilkie's commitment to increase our outreach to veterans in rural or hard-to-reach areas. In Q4, VBA completed nearly 2,500 outreach events. And this summer, I personally went to VSO conventions, visited posts, and conducted roundtables with veterans, service members, and families across the country. For those of you who want to keep track, follow me on social media. In terms of the budget, we spent the money we were provided carefully. And we participated in hearings and other oversight activities throughout the quarter. Let me summarize our Q4 performance. As you just heard, our business lines have performed well. We met or exceeded all of our performance targets for all the business lines. Our challenges have yielded positive advances in performance and efficiency. In short, Q4 was a very strong quarter. Let me briefly describe how we performed overall in FY19. 7 of our 8 business lines met or exceeded their annual targets. The one business line that came up short, P&F, has made such positive progress in the last 2 quarters that I feel confident in their performance going forward. Accordingly, I call our performance for FY19 strong. I continue to be proud of the entire VBA team for a year well done. We couldn't do this work as efficiently as we do without the support from VA Chief Information Officer Jim Jaffer and his entire team. They made a big difference within VBA, helping us improve processes and performance. It's a great partnership, and I appreciate their willingness to collaborate. In the last year, we've completed continuous improvement projects to eliminate obstacles that slowed our work. Our team has had another year of learning and working together. We know that veterans have high expectations for VBA. We also have high expectations for ourselves. We are ready to raise the bar in our performance. Therefore, we are increasing targets in 6 of our 8 business lines for FY20. In compensation, we will process 3% more claims. We plan to eliminate legacy appeals by July 4th. In pension, we will process 3% more claims. In insurance, we will connect with 30% more difficult to find beneficiaries. In home loan, we are introducing a new and additional target. We will complete 75% of certificates of eligibility in 1 day. And in VR&E, we plan to have 5% more positive outcomes over FY19. By the time I talk with you at the end of next quarter, we will have addressed 2 important initiatives. On December 1, we will fulfill the promise we made last year at this time with the completion of the Comeri Act. This includes the monthly housing allowance alignment and calculations associated with campus locations. We are in the final preparations for Blue Water Navy claims. By January 1, we will begin adjudicating those claims. I will have more to say about these in the next webcast. So let me summarize what I've just presented. I'm glad to report that we met or exceeded all of our targets in Q4. And our FY19 performance was strong overall. VBA is performing at a high level. Our processes are more efficient and our teams are continually improving. That's why we're introducing a new campaign. We want FY20 to be our #BestYearEver. Given the hard work and dedication of VBA staff over the past several years, we are now able to raise the bar even higher to improve veteran service and support. In FY20, we will raise our expectations for performance and continue building on the positive processes and innovations. Our #BestYearEver means better service for veterans, improved efficiency and quality, and a more collaborative and effective workforce. We invite our partners to work with us to make this happen. So here's to a great FY19 and an even better FY20. #BestYearEver.
Thank you, Dr. Lawrence. This completes the webcast on Managing VBA Performance and Results for Q4 and fiscal year 2019. Don't forget, we invite you to connect with us with VBA through our channels. A recording of today's presentation will be available at benefits.va.gov/stakeholder. And for VA customer service, you may call us at 1-800-827-1000. And to learn more about VA benefits, visit us at benefits.va.gov. That concludes our webcast today. Thank you again, everyone. We are glad you were able to join us, and we look forward to the next time. Thank you, and #BestYearEver.